Good Morning Northwest Morning Spread is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
All right, we're coming up on 6:53. Time to get you ready to take on your Thursday here in the Morning Sprint.
Destiny Richards is live at the Spokane Conservation District with what you should know about composting season.
Nikki Torres is following a sunny Thursday, and Olivia Roberts has the latest on the spread of coronavirus here in Washington.
But first, a Post Falls police sergeant shot in the stomach is recovering this morning. Hours after Justin Anderson was shot, a man was found dead in the house where it happened. Police won't say who that is, but we know they were serving an arrest warrant on Thomas Bolin. Records show he lives on South Bentley, and that is where the dead man was found. Police also say they are no longer looking for a gunman. Police say that they found a man dead inside the house with a handgun next to him. Sergeant Anderson is expected to make a full recovery.
The family of a woman killed at a Spokane motel is talking about their lost loved one. They say 24-year-old Michaela Young always had a smile on her face, loved hard, and trusted everyone. A maid at the Roadway Inn in North Spokane found Michaela Young dead in a hotel room Friday. 2 men have been arrested for her murder. Anthony Fuerte and Lionel White are currently being held in Spokane County Jail.
We are currently in the low 30s in Spokane, but we will be warming up to above average conditions for today. 58 degrees in Spokane. Many areas are going to get pretty close to 60 for today. Overall, we are going to stay pretty dry. Some cloud cover here and there, but also getting some sunshine.
Super Tuesday represented a huge comeback for former Vice President Joe Biden. He came out the winner in 10 of the 14 states. Biden won Minnesota, Maine, and Massachusetts. He also took Texas, which has a large number of delegates. Sanders, though, is leading in California, which has the most delegates. He also won in 3 other states. Billionaire Michael Bloomberg dropped out yesterday morning and declared his support for Joe Biden. Supporters of Bernie Sanders are urging Elizabeth Warren to drop out to endorse him.
It is composting season, and if you do not want to compost your own food and yard waste, well, the city has these bins for you that you can order by signing up. Just call 311. This service runs March through November. You can dump food scraps, food soiled paper, and yard debris in these bins. Again, just call 311 if you don't have this service now. If you do, it is time to start putting those carts out.
Well, coming up next on Good Morning America, the search for survivors continues this morning after deadly tornadoes hit Tennessee, claiming the lives of at least 25 people.
A historic moment captured live. Watch as the first person to ever cross a wire above an active volcano inches his way over a lake of molten lava.
It's all about family and legacy and family history and again, inspiring people that nothing's impossible.
Nick Wallenda literally stepping into history on a wire more than just an inch thick.
Vice President Mike Pence will be in Washington today. He'll talk about how the state is fighting the spread of coronavirus with Governor Jay Inslee. We now know 11 people have died nationwide, 10 of those deaths right here in Washington. As of this morning, there are 40 confirmed COVID-19 cases here in the state. 32 confirmed cases are in King County and 8 are in Snohomish. In an effort to stop the spread, Inslee declared a state of emergency in February, and state legislators wanted to use $100 million from the state's budget for disaster response. Now the nation's leaders are getting involved in these efforts.
We continue to be very grateful and very impressed with Washington State's efforts. But by being there on the ground, I want to assure the people of Washington State, people of California, people that are in the communities that are being impacted by the coronavirus, that we're with them.
Inslee also spoke to Pence earlier this week and asked for more medical equipment to be freed up from the federal stockpile.
It's finally back to school for students in the Colville School District this morning. The district canceled classes the past 3 days because a person in the area is being monitored for COVID-19. While the school district is still waiting to hear if the patient has the virus, the district says it's taking necessary precautions to make school a safe place for children and staff, including disinfecting. Classes and all normal activities will resume today.
In Western Washington, all schools in the North Shore School District will be closed for up to 2 weeks. The district superintendent says it's an effort to prevent the spread of coronavirus and protect vulnerable staff members. In a letter sent to families, the superintendent wrote, in part, we are no longer able to provide quality instruction and maintain an environment that is safe for our staff and students. The district closed Bothell High School for 2 days last week to deep clean.
The coronavirus has been behind some huge shifts in the stock market over the past few weeks. Here's a look at the Dow Jones Industrial Average right now. The Dow down more than 820 points right now. We're back with a final look at the weather with Nikki Torres. We're